mean, I was wondering when that bad boy's gonna burn out. Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel, and we are here, the mid-season finale, episode 7. Man, I can only imagine what they're going to do and get us all frothing at the mouth for the next episode. But before we get started, make sure you give us those thumbs up. That's how the algorithm knows you're digging what I'm giving you. So with that being said, let's get started. When it's over. Stranger Things, you have not disappointed. Thank you. This has been so much fun. Yeah, my man is hemmed up. Fighting off them bad things. That's what you get for going out there by yourself. Are they gumming on your liver? Hey. You should have been more thoughtful on that one.
Hey there.
Damn.
Quick, hold it, woman! Here I go.
Man, they beat the hell out of that poor little cat. But you won't do that no more. Hey. Hey. Y'all better run to the house.
Nancy, go to the couch.
Damn. Damn. Getting out the gates quick, nigga. Nice. Damn. Good lord. Damn. Yo, my man aped out.
Are you okay?
Hell no, I ain't okay.
Well, it took about a pound of flesh. But other than that, yeah, never better.
Yeah, but what does that mean? You gonna start changing? You gonna start werewolfing or something?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
It's just that rabies are like my #1 greatest fear, and I think we should probably get you to a doctor like really soon, because once the symptoms set in, it's too late. You're already
Thank you.
like dead.
That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all talking and they still coming.
There's not that many. We could take them, right?
Oh, hell no. Y'all better run through that water or something. Wow. They did a damn good job with the set. Yo, they came out the blocks. We still got so many storylines all over the place. I don't even know where to begin.
I don't want to become whole.
Then that is a choice. Your choice. The door is always open. This place is not a prison.
It's not a prison. I can't leave. They be jamming that needle all the way down to the bone.
It's a good sign. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, just do it.
Ugh, you heard the crunchy, gooey, slushy sound? What the hell? Full-blown what the hell mode.
Yeah, so guns seem like a pretty good idea to me.
Yeah, me
A little
too.
bit. I need to make that happen. You know who this is. They really just rolled right on up to the prison gate. This is the plan, huh? Okay. Yeah. You look just enough like him, I guess, huh? Well, I'll be damned. That was easy.
Collar him.
Damn. Well, that's like one of them dog bark collars. Oh! Oh, he coming out the jacket. That means he better put in some work.
If she told you that, then she's lying. Papa, please, you have to believe me. Papa, please. She's lying!
Ugh. Man, the collar ain't no joke. Man. Good Lord. Papa wasn't playing. Go get the collar. When I was a kid, I used to have to get a switch. I'd rather get the switch than the collar.
The only reason I came in here was because those ladies came in straight after you. Now, I was too ashamed to be the one who stayed behind. But Wheeler, right there, she didn't waste a second. Not 1 second.
Not one, bruh.
She just dove right in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real one.
Here we go again.
Okay, second on my list of least favorite things, earthquakes. Seriously, I'm unsteady enough as it is.
I feel you on that. I cannot stand earthquakes. There's the house. A house. Is that her house?
And we've been looking for him, but he's in the Upside Down, which we can't reach. At least we thought we couldn't until we found a gate at Lover's Lake. That was the reason why we were there, but these stupid cops grabbed us. And if you tell anyone about this, that's including Mom.
She's like, yo, none of these threats are phasing me. I got so many questions about the Upside Down. Like, if you just bought bubble gum and put it on the table, does it just magically appear in the Upside Down? Because there's no people to actually move and put these things.
To open a tear in time and space, just like the Mother Gate.
Whoa. Huh. Okay, I see the little cool little Peter Pan pixie dust.
Remember when I said they wouldn't be stupid enough to go through Watergate?
Yeah.
Yeah. I overestimated them.
Oh man. Back to Soviet Union. Mother Russia.
Huh?
Dang, good draw.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Warden. So nice to meet you. I'm Yuri, of course, but allow me to introduce you to my friend.
He dropped the gun.
Что-то он не похож.
Да, всі з ним пострашні будуть. Ти, може, бороду сплит для міськіровки, хитрий сволоч. Silence, American scum!
Demigorgon time. We've only been waiting for this Demigorgon for like 3 episodes.
Ждите. Если пошевелитесь до гудка, вас застрелят.
Damn. Feels like I'm playing, what is it, Modern Warfare Zombies?
Let us hope your prayers have been heard, American.
Oh. It's about that time. Look at this. Oh, they can't wait. They like, yo, we gonna jack you up.
In fact, he wants it to happen. He's been planning it for some time now. Stay calm. Focus on the game.
Who is this guy? Why does he care so much? I feel like he used to be a former patient or something. Light bright, light bright.
Okay, seriously? How many times do I have to be right on the money before you guys just trust me?
Jesus Christ, this kid's got to get his ego in
He
check.
going,
His tone, right?
he gonna lecture him.
So anything?
Nope.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta keep that on, keep you from being repossessed.
Hey! Excuse me! No, get back here!
I guess it's just a minor misdemeanor.
That's a dad run if I ever seen one. And that's why I continue to work out. Yuck. It's about to go down.
Yes. And the light. The light is hurting my head.
Poor guy. He's like, yo, I'm just trying to make sure my benefits maintain. I don't know what's going on with these crazy psychic kids. Whoa.
Quiet. Follow me.
I still don't trust him, though. It's just something about his weird, creepy ways. All right. Back to the final level of one of the most hyped up fights in Stranger Things history. It's probably just gonna be like a bunch of bats. Yeah, just melee weapons, yeah. Bring on the Demogorgon. I'm just assuming that's what that is. We have no idea what it is.
Oh, come on! Что за шутка? Это не шутка. You just сказал. The Americans are very tricky.
The Americans. Ah, hey. Good lord. What the hell?
Hey,
Well, none of that stand your ground mess. Storm in there with it.
Come on, come on, come on!
He was like, man, you don't get that little stick about my face. Get back, you gotta kill it, man. Give me that, all that. I'm gonna need all that. Ugh.
Тогда мы все покойники.
Я буду стрелять! Открой двери!
But hurry up. It's a tight situation.
Эту дверь только тараном откроешь. Дай ему поесть.
Y'all gonna wish. Yo, my man's black belt came in handy this season. He's like, get your ass over here. I'm about to gum on this too. That thing about to go out, buddy.
Okay. What are you doing? I have no idea. There's a lot of buttons here. I can't see. I need my glasses. Give me a second. Come here. No, give me mine.
Come on, man. Ugh. Nice. I mean, I was wondering when that bad boy's gonna burn out. He's like, nah. Oh. Ugh. Wow. Well done. Good scene. That was dope. There was a lot going on over there. Maybe. Yeah. Man, fisticuffs ready. Yeah, the unlikeliest, right? Yeah, man. You know, just go on and boo that up. Go on and boo that up. She flew thousands of miles. Yeah. Well, I like to see the hero win. I was like, yo, how are you going to tie up all of these loose ends? It's so much stuff going on. There's so many different storylines. And they still haven't tied up everything, but they definitely stuck the landing as far as satisfaction goes. And what I mean by they didn't tie up everything is that they didn't really tie up everything regarding like what's going on in the Soviet Union with the prison, right? With Joyce and Jim and all of that. But still, it was still dope to get a chance to see like one of the old school Demogorgons come on out and put in that work, and then having that awesome hero moment. God, I loved that. That was just so dope. I mean, they've definitely like been playing with us on that final fight for like the past couple of 3 episodes, but now that we saw how it ended, it was quite satisfying. How he was just mollywopping everybody. Everybody's gonna get that work. And the never-ending flaming spear. That's cool with me. I'm entertained. Listen, I will let you get away with a lot of stuff that may not necessarily make sense as long as you entertain me, you know. So that torch scene was fine by me. And then of course you get a chance to see old boy from Game of Thrones. I always forgot his name. The guy that changes all of his faces. It took me a while to kind of figure out that reference, but he did such a good job. And what an interesting turnaround from a character that I didn't see, going from, you know, I'm looking at from an old good semi-bad guy to turning around to being like, you know, somebody that we're kind of rooting for. Hey, the kids, another just fun thing with it, with Lucas and Dustin and all of them putting all the pieces together. Dustin has just been just off the chain. Dustin, I thought, you know, okay, like I always go back to Will, and Will seems like he's one of the characters that just, that storyline just doesn't really seem to connect. As a matter of fact, even go to it this go round with Will and Jonathan and the stoner dude and all that. So maybe they'll piece that together in the second half. But to get back to what I was originally saying, with Lucas and Dustin and Nancy and all of them, that was tons of fun. I wasn't expecting, you know, Steve Harrington to have like that hero moment, right? But he does kind of get it done. He is like the unlikeliest of persons that you think is going to be the hero, and it's brought up by Crazy Eddie. Kind of brings it up. He was like, yo, you're rich, you know, everybody loves you, this, that, and the third. It would be really easy for him to like be like the bad guy in a sense, but he's not. You know, he's hanging out with a bunch of nerdy, dorky kids, and he does whatever it takes in order to get the job done, including swimming down to the bottom of the Watergate and putting himself in the upside down with weird bat vampire things. Yo, that moment too, that Weird Eddie has with them too, with Steve, regarding about, you know, you got to keep the real ones in your life, the real people. And then he like breaks it down with Nancy and how she was like the first to jump in the water, and she was like, Nancy's ride or die. I like Nancy and Robin is another really good one that I really enjoy, because them two just, you know, whatever it takes. There was one moment that I did see them hiding behind the dudes. That was funny. But it still worked. You know, they're typically like tip of the spear kind of thing, right? And them like fighting off all the bad things and spending some good, decent time in the Upside Down. I think that was one of the things that I was missing a little bit in the series. It was that we didn't get a chance to spend as much time in the Upside Down as I originally thought. But we got a decent amount, and we got a chance to see that the Upside Down, this interdimensional break, does separate not only just space but time as well. And we got a chance to see that this was like maybe 2 or 3 years in the past. There's so many things that I have regarding questions of the Upside Down, regarding like time, how objects are placed, how the objects even get there. Why is there like so much destruction that's going on there, as if there was like some kind of battle that might have been waged or whatever. But maybe they'll explain it. Even if they don't, I won't be like bummed and be like, this series is trash. It's not that, but it's just one of those things that if you have time, it would be kind of cool to maybe see an explainer, maybe see how old it is, because they had said that maybe the Upside Down may be as old as, you know, millions of years old. Maybe the dinosaurs were around when it was created. We did get a chance to see a little bit more of the other Sinclair, not Lucas, but his sister. She's just as sassy as ever, tons of fun, doing all the blackmailing, and I do want to know what that was underneath Lucas's bed that had him that shook. Now that part of the storyline too does have some things that just don't really make a lot of sense, like leaving the kids by themselves, the weird kind of interrogation that was going down with it, and them speaking so loudly with people like literally like 20 feet away from you. But once again, like I said, if you entertain me, I will let all of that slide. I don't have any problems with it whatsoever. I did like that we did get a chance to see 11's full-blown what's the word I'm looking for? Her superhero progression, right? Like the path of the hero. And it is kind of interesting to see that the Doctor, who initially could be bad, or maybe he's neutral and indifferent, we don't really know, but he was allowing 11 to know the full truth in order for her to get like her powers. And I think he knew that she wasn't the one that caused all of that destruction. 11 didn't really know that, she blocked it out because it was a traumatic experience, but he needed her to walk through it. He expedited the whole process in order for her to gain her power so quickly. So I don't really know if he is a full blown bad guy, because now that we know, we're talking about Dr. Martin Brenner. Now that we know that what number one's true intent was, he had to drug him up and maybe he saw the writing on the wall with 11 as well. So maybe he does have a decent, good intent as far as the understanding of these children. And now that he realized what the potential of these children can be, he has to like implement some rules or something in order to keep them in line so they don't go off the deep end. I don't understand why he would turn number one into an orderly. That's a little interesting. It makes me wonder what the other orderlies are doing too, if they're a part of it as well. But that doesn't matter. I mean, for the sake of story, it works. It moved it along. And tricking us into believing that this guy, this orderly, was the person that was trying to free 11. And I do think, I know this might sound a little weird, I do think that he was broken to the point that he was going to just let 11 just escape and at least have one of them, I guess, because she is in a sense a product of him, right? He was the template, and then all of this stuff went in to change these kids. And maybe if he could have a piece of him or a piece of his creation per se, get a chance to find the freedom that he couldn't, maybe he would have been satisfied. But it was once they pulled the plug, yanked the thing, the cheat code out of his neck, it was a wrap. He turned back into the old murder boy, and was like, yo, I'll body my whole family, anybody and everybody that gets in my way. And now that we have that context, you can understand why Dr. Brenner was like, yo, you are way OP right now. I'm gonna need to bring you down. Right now you at an 11. I need to bring you back down to a 1, literally. You're just doing way too much. And then we get a chance to see like the power scale too, because he thought he was like the biggest, baddest dude in the world. And he was, and he is in terms of, all of the other kids that are around. But for the simple fact that there's always clues that make you think of that TV shows do to let you know that they're a little bit smarter than the average person. Chess is always the 100% pure sign. Anytime you see a chessboard, somebody playing chess in a TV show and or movie, then that's the person that's supposed to be the strategist, thinking a couple of steps ahead. And we got a chance to see them play under stress. Well, at least 11 was under stress, and 11 was going, blow for blow, taking some of his moves. So she was actually winning the chess game while he was explaining to her how to escape. So that also leads us to believe that 11 has a strategic type of mind to kind of go along with this. To get back to the old Russian thing, because the stuff that was going on with Joyce. And my man's that is the conspiracy theorist that speaks Russian is the black belt. I love how his character has grown. He's definitely using the black belt skills. He definitely brings some good humor to go along with it. He's just tons of fun. Joyce has kind of like, even though like her character played by Winona Ryder, she had a lot more depth in the earlier seasons as far as some of the things that she was doing. Excuse me. But this season, she seems to have maybe given up some of her importance per se as far as making some of these scenes interesting, and handed it over to the guy that plays the Russian, which is, I mean, it's a little disappointing because she was okay, as the mom, but now she's kind of like been redefined as something else. But regardless of that, the reunion that she has with Jim was a really good moment, and also another moment where the guy realizes who his allies are, who has his back. You know, this happened both times with the Russian guard that was helping Jim and letting him know, like, yo, this is a good one, you need to keep her. And also with Weird Eddie and him talking to Steve Harrington, the same thing. They're like, those two hero tales are very similar. Yeah, definitely necessary, because now that we're at the mid-season kind of finale, we're going to need all of these teams to really come together. So, they can get out of Russia, the Soviet Union, figure out why there's Demogorgon still over there, and figure out how to stop our big bad, because he's not even like the main dude. The Mind Flayer is still around, so we still have a whole other. That's probably going to be like what season 5, right? When we get back to the Mind Flayer, we still have to figure out how to stop Lord Vecna. There's a lot of Jedi, Darth Vader, Lord Emperor Palpatine moments that's going on, which is cool with me. I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan, so you're not going to hear me complain too much about it, but it's very, very similar. Dang, I think that's about it. I cannot wait to see, how it all closes out. I like Vecna's tale. It's been well thought out, especially in this particular episode. It's one of those things where the enemy is just like been right in front of your face the entire time, and it's not until this particular episode where you start piecing it all together. The spider thing was kind of interesting. We'll see how that kind of plays out. It does look like when he's being like held in the upside down while he's killing people and stealing souls and opening portals with those things sticking out of his back, he's got that Dr. Octopus kind of thing going on, that Spider-Man kind of, the tendrils kind of poking out. So that's a little bit interesting, how that works. Then I guess we just want to figure out what Vecna's purpose is as well. I mean, does he have his own thing that he's trying to do, or is he full blown like under control of the Mind Flayer? I guess we'll figure that out at the close. I think the second part of this season starts in sometime in like July, so we only got like a good month or so to wait, and then we'll be on to the season finale. Yo, this has been an absolute slice. Thank you so much for hanging out. This has probably been broken down into 2 parts. So thank you for checking out both parts 1 and part 2. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Of course, give me the thumbs up, because that's how the algorithm knows you're digging what I'm giving ya. That being said, hey, here's on to the second part of season 4. Looking forward to hanging out with you. All right, peace out.